Hi, I'm Matteo and I'm a dancer for National Dance Company of Wales since 2012.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm a sound designer and I've worked for National Dance Company for 2.5 years.
So this is my third time taking part of this project, Alternative Roots. And for the past 2 years I've been choreographing, but this year I've decided to take another path, a different path, and try to experiment through a dance film, so actually try to make a dance film.
And we worked together last year,
Yeah.
which was really exciting and a bit challenging
Mm-hmm.
at times.
But we tried to put choreography and sound and let them work together. So you created some sound, and I created some choreography, and we tried to match it together.
And it was from the dancers as well, so it wasn't just generic
Exactly.
sounds.
Yeah.
That was exciting.
And this year it's another collaboration.
Yeah, even more challenging.
Exactly. And basically I had this interest for photography and filming, and the interest started on how much power I have towards the audience to be able to focus their attention on particular parts of the body of the dancers. So I have the power to take away their attention or zoom in on some particular parts or some particular moves that I want the audience to do that, which is harder to get from a live show. So that's why I started my interest towards a camera. And this dance film, the idea started from the five senses. We had a conversation and we sat down and I asked them to write down for each sense, without too much thinking, just whatever came up on their head, different scenarios, places, environments where that particular sense gets stimulated the most to them particularly. Then I just chose some places for each one of them, and I brought them in this particular place which they find themselves the more comfortable with that sense, and took that sense away and see how they react or how their body reacted on that particular scenario without that sense.
Funny that everyone had quite similar
Yes.
experiences or senses that they really enjoyed, and
Exactly. Yeah.
I found that really interesting.
Yeah. And it was interesting to see how I surprised myself on how to film things or how to approach that, and it's interesting to see how they surprised themselves, how they found themselves so sometimes lost or disoriented or weird in a place which for them feels so comfortable because they chose it themselves, but they've never been in this place, in this scenario without that sense. So and I didn't set any steps or any choreographic moves or anything. It was just a genuine reaction to the experience that person was having at that moment. So that's when Sarah comes in.
Yeah.
About the sound.
So yeah, we've done all the filming now, which is exciting. And I was on every filming session. I recorded lots of ambient noises, lots of sound effects, things like that, and we're gonna experiment when we're editing.
Exactly. So for me it's gonna be challenging because I always used to, when I did other stuff, I always used to edit with already a soundtrack that I had in mind, that gave me a mood, and then I edit on top of that. But this time we decided to edit on mute the footage, and then I give the footage to Sarah once it's all edited, and then she'll put all the sound on it. So yeah, so we trust each other on both,
And bounce
off each other well. So hopefully we'll make it work,
and hopefully you enjoy.
Yeah, so please, if you want to see a dance film,
the shows are the 24th to the 27th of June.
Exactly.
At the Dance House
In Cardiff Bay, the Wales Millennium Centre.
See you there.
Bye.
Bye.